What is up, guys? Beard and Bowler.
So today is the money talk.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, 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 dun.
I hate the money talks.
We have to have them semi-regularly, but they're probably our least favorite thing to discuss.
They hurt.
They do.
And in a marriage, that's like the number one thing that couples argue
This
about.
is not a marriage, though. Just to clarify, in a business partnership, why can't you just start it there? Why do you have to go marriage first?
Because that's the number one argument of all couples. And a business partnership is just like a form of marriage.
You can
Your
start
work
there.
wife.
You could have started there. No, I'm definitely not.
Here's my work wife. Well, money talk is awful, but we didn't want it to be just another talking head. So we wanted to add some color to
We
it.
wanted to make something interesting.
So we're going to Staples.
Yeah, this is way too long. We're going to go to Staples. Why don't you come with us?
Look at this. Look at this. A whole new world.
Don't you dare close your eyes. Get in the car.
Jason, I have 20 minutes of you walking in the store. I can't use any of this footage. Oh, it's back to school. What do we need here?
Whiteboard. It's $25. Oh, it's $25.
I think that's the cheapest one I'm going to find at Staples.
No, gotta know the secrets. Look at this one. It's 15. Is that too small?
It's cute.
This is $14.
Bigger.
It's bigger.
With smaller
It's
price.
Very expensive. It would be good enough. We just draw them small.
Good. The beard guy's good if we could have clear cut beard segments.
I have a notebook problem. This is a blank canvas. There's nothing in here. This could be anything you wanted it to be. I have like a collection of blank notebooks. I have a notebook problem. We need to move. We need to move.
Hashtag creative problems.
I'll do this with this. That's better. Ready it is. Let's go.
Bigger.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I feel there is no other way. It's what I can do, what I can do. When I want to be with you, but you know there's music too. Don't let you.
Let's talk finance.
Through my bowler.
All right, buddy.
What is all this stuff?
So what you're looking at is 1 year of expenses, or what it would cost to run a two-person production company and survive.
Survive, not thrive.
Survive, not thrive. This is what we need to hit bare minimum. 1 year of operating expenses at the bare minimum, both kind of struggling along. So we want to walk you through this really briefly. First and foremost is a base salary. This is, right now for one of us, this is what a base salary is. Right away, a third of this you have to put off to the side, because when it comes to small businesses and the government, they don't want small businesses to succeed. And so really, when we talk salary, this is all the money that will actually be in the person's pocket. A third of it is going to be taken for tax purposes.
I've worked a 9 to 5 for a long time. Taxes never really bothered me. I mean, I saw how much they took out and I was like, it hurts, but I never saw the money in the first place. So when you have a business and you're making $100 and the government wants $30 at the end of the year, it hurts. Like, you got to do like 5 jobs just to pay the government.
So the next category is actually, it's a fun category, but it's a really expensive category. This is our gear and tech category.
My favorite category.
This is where you can go exponentially above and beyond what your budget actually holds. There's always a new camera, a new lens. We need new computers. This is the never-ending money suck. But it's a very essential and a very fun part of being the company. What are you doing? You still on your phone?
Just making sure we look good. You look good.
Oh. It's inevitable.
This guy.
The last category, this is my least favorite because this is the one that you cannot plan for. You know it's there, but it's not the fun stuff. It's the stuff that you have to have written out and written down.
I just wanted to bother you
Your
because I know
contribution is, stop that.
because I know the uneven lines will just like
Just leave it.
like what if I were just like
Don't.
Sloop.
I can't. Just put it back
crumple
until
things.
I'm done. Anyway, the other category is the category that this is what we call incidentals. Now, there's a couple things that are in here. Subscriptions that you need for the year. Then there's travel expense. Food in the office. We like to take care of the people that we work with and the people that work around us. And there's a vlog coming about that, being good to your neighbors as well. Put it, just don't, no, my system. And so there's a lot of things that fall into this other category, but this you have to budget, I'd say almost equal to what you're spending here, because there's always something in this other category that's going to require a substantial amount of money. And so this is how much we need, just represented in little paper ball thingies. This is how much a company would need, a startup company would need to pay one person's salary for the span of about 1 year. This is what it would look like, and we have to get all of this. I would say right now, how much of this do you think that we've made? One ball? He's a little dramatic. I think so far, if you're counting all of these things, this is how much we have. We have nothing here, and this is what we have left. But to better explain this, I think we need to get a chart. So
That was very upsetting.
So, how do we represent where we're at right now, how much we've made and how much we need? A simple graph. I like graphs. Don't move it. Don't touch it.
Does it have to be at an angle for you?
Fine, fine. I hate
Would
you.
you like to come over on this
No.
side?
Yes. Just move.
See?
Now you're in
We're
my way.
very close.
All right. So, grand scheme of things, here's the scale. This is where we began. This is where we need to get to be by the end of the year. Go, Al.
That's a pretty big line.
Yeah. How we'd like to measure this, a little bit brand forward. And let's see, nice smile. Let me show you how we're going to measure this. This is where we're beginning. Let's put the hash marks here just so we have a good measuring way. Bloop, bloop. I would say for the Beard and Bowler Boys, and let's maybe put that up there, B&B 2017.
B&B 201 triangle.
So for the B&B Boys, I'd say that we're about a third of the way to where we need to be. Now, granted, some of that was because of setup. Some of that was because the first couple of months we really spent our time figuring out who we were. We wanted to start with why, not just go get money. And so our investor understood that. The people that we've got that love what we're doing, they've got into it, and it's really paying off now. The last 4 months are going to be a big push for us. So I'd say we're about 3 notches down, right?
I think so.
Let me just mark to about.
Oh, I see what you're doing here.
You see what you picking up what I'm laying down.
I came up with the idea. I'm
It was
just being humble.
you're just being, it was definitely his idea. All right, so I would say in 2017 so far we've got to about right there. This is all the space we have to fill here. All this right here is in the next 4 months.
Before 201 lesser carat ends.
Look, does that make it better? I hate you so much right now.
Before 201 Chinese tattoo finishes.
Why? Why? You said be as quick as you can. I did it, and I can't. Spittle on the board. There's spittle on, no! So that's a lot to get done in 4 months. You nervous? It's okay, I'm a little nervous. Did you just cartoon gulp? You're not a cartoon character. You gotta stop.
I'm trying to save you time in post-production by not having to look for a gulp sound effect.
like partners with a animated character. I said that more choppy.
Now that will require a lot of it.
I'm partners with an animated character. It's ridiculous.